Merry meet and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 7th of September 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and I am so happy to be with you today. I am today reading with this RWSXTDM tarot deck. No, it's not the new Mackenzie Childs tarot deck. It's a hybrid of the Rider-Waite-Smith and the traditional Marseille tarot. Let's purify with this Provence Santé Vervain. 3 sprays in this big room is more than sufficient. You can find the links to purchase these products if you look in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. Let's see what's in the cards for everybody today. Starting out with the Judgment card, isn't that lovely? Followed by the 4 of Coins. And then the Queen of Coins. Oh, she's been coming up a lot lately. The nurturing of your prosperity, the nurturing of your physicality here. You know, a lot of times when people get real spiritual, they think that they're supposed to sort of like forego or turn away from the physical world. And that's not wisdom at all. We want to spiritualize our experience of the physical. We want to be able to nurture our prosperity, nurture our health, nurture our relationships, nurture all of the manifestations in our lives. And through that nurturing, growing that which we want, that which we desire. And part of the way that you're going to see that your prosperity, especially those of you that are working on prosperity, expands today is by getting some things in order. That's part of the nurturing process. Cleaning things out, organizing things, making things neat and tidy, getting rid of things that you don't use. You don't have to throw them away necessarily, but you can find them a new home. You can donate them. Or, you know, if they're garbage, yeah, you can recycle them or throw them away. But the bottom line is the law of use is that what you don't use uses you. So you want to make sure that you take heed of this 4 of Coins and get ready for a large expansion of your prosperity by the simple act of getting something in order. You don't have to get your whole life in order on one day. Just choose one thing, just one cabinet, one drawer, one room, one place where you know that it could use your attention and your nurturing. The Judgment card here is kind of opening the door on the whole day. And the Judgment card is a reminder of how blessed you are. And the mind doesn't want to think about how blessed we are. The ego mind especially is constantly thinking about everything else. But if you open your mind to the infinite blessings that are constantly being showered upon you, you start looking at your life in a very, very different way. And when you can receive those blessings, you don't have to do so much in regards to the nurturing. It just happens just naturally, spontaneously, gently, quickly, easily, because you're already there. You're already blessed. You already have everything that you need. And it's just a matter of releasing it into manifestation. And the releasing into manifestation means hands off. Not trying to do so much. I see so many people talking about manifestation, and it's all about what they're going to do and how they need to do this, even in regards to how they're going to, think about things. And there's very little thought given to the make space for it. The idea of making space for it, receiving, becoming empty. And that emptiness is filled up by the universe here. So open your mind and you can open your arms, like we say when this card comes up. Open your arms and look up and say, I'm open and receptive to all my blessings. I am receiving all my good right now, here and now. And you don't have to direct that. You don't have to direct that. You can just receive it and know that it's yours. And the more that you stop directing that, the more that you stop trying to be in charge of the universe's blessings to you, the more you can receive them. All right, so this is, isn't that wonderful? The Chariot card right on top of that. 7 of Cups. Wow. Boy, and the Justice card. This is beautiful. So the divine law of restitution. The divine law of restitution is where you're headed. You know, there's a lot that the ego mind has kept from you. There's a lot that this world seemingly has kept from you, and it doesn't even seem like you had a hand in it sometimes. And it's not about blame. We're not blaming anybody or anything, but just recognize that that's exactly how the ego wants it. The ego wants you to think that you have no power over anything and just things are happening to you. Well, once you catch on to the truth, wait a minute, I can shut all that down just right in my own mind. I can just shut it all down and be open and receptive and receive all my blessings and get everything that I've ever wanted and then some. Wow. Once you realize that, everything that you haven't been getting, it's like it's been held in a trust account, gaining interest for you. It is all released to you. It is all released into manifestation for you. But you have to be the one to make space for it by not thinking you know what everything means. You know what to do. Or that you just have to be busy. And if you work hard enough and you do enough thinking, and if you do enough manifesting exercises, you do enough whatever, that you can get what you need. It's the opposite. It's saying, no, you just need to receive and just leave it alone and let that divine law of restitution work on your behalf. This Chariot card is so beautiful. You have to remember that you're worth fighting for. You are worth fighting for. You are worth the whatever it is that you've gone through. You're worth it. But once you recognize that you're worth fighting for, the fight is over because you don't have to fight anymore. Because you realize you've already won. That was the battle. The battle was an internal battle, thinking that you know, maybe you're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. You're not worth anything. You're not worth a lot. You're not as smart as they are. You're not as good as they are. Maybe you're not as pretty as they are. You don't have the same kind of body as them. That's all ridiculous. That is the fight that is over. Once you recognize, wait a minute, there's nobody better than me. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but there's nobody better than me. There's nobody more beautiful than I am. There's nobody smarter than I am. Because even intelligence, you can't measure it. They have tests. They have intelligent quotient tests and things like that, but that's only measuring a certain type of intelligence. You have a brilliance that's all your own. You have a genius that's all your own. And that's what the Seven of Cups is. All of those things is what the Seven of Cups, that's that Venus transformation, taking everything and upgrading it. It starts with you. It starts with you opening your mind to the idea, wait a minute. The reason why things out here can upgrade is because I'm allowing myself internally to upgrade. I'm upgrading the thoughts that I'm thinking about myself, what I'm worth, who I am, why I'm here. God doesn't make junk. God doesn't make one person better than the other. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Everybody is unique and there's no comparison. Therefore, there can be no competition. And once you realize that, you've won the battle. You've won the battle. And so your upgrade is inevitable. That Seven of Cups is that upgrade. Now, when it's in the Suit of Cups, it's really all-encompassing. So wherever that upgrade needs to happen, it's going to happen, but not because you're doing anything. It's all about receiving. It's all about receiving that divine compensation that is yours. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 trump cards here. So that means that there are 3 separate meditations, should you desire to listen to any of them, that you might choose from. You can listen to all 3 if you have time, but if not, the Chariot card has a meditation that I recorded called Victory in Battle. The Judgment card has a meditation I recorded called Waking Up to Your Good. And the Justice card has a meditation I recorded called Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. Now, this is all good for you, and it's all working together. The only thing you have to do today is get some things in order and continue to nurture what's in front of you to nurture. As far as the rest of it goes, it's a matter of you getting out of the way and learning how to receive. Recognize that the battle is over and you won. The battle is over and you won. And what you're going to realize is that there wasn't anything external to you that you were battling. It was this battle of you thinking that somehow you needed to be better or something, that you weren't good enough just the way you were. And now you're starting to recognize, wait a minute, I'm not defective merchandise. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfect just the way I was created. Maybe there's parts of my ego mind that has been off track, and I've done some stupid things, or I've thought some stupid things, but that's not because of me. That's because of an ego mind. But the ego mind has nothing to do with me. My essential self is just as perfect as it's always been, and I'm receiving my blessings. And once I do that, I recognize that all of those blessings that I wasn't receiving are rushing into me. They've been held in trust, waiting for me, and now I'm open and receptive to them, and they're rushing in. So all is well today. It's a very prosperous, very exuberant day for you, should you desire it to be. But I think the bottom line that I'd like for you to take away from this, if there's anything, is that you're not who you think you are. You are precious, and you're precious to your Creator, and your Creator wants nothing for you except for happiness, joy, and in the physical world too, not just mentally and spiritually, as if that was separate. Wants you to be prosperous, happy, joyous, and wants an upgrade in every way for you today. And it's just up to you to receive it. You don't have to direct it. You don't have to do anything but say yes. So let this be a yes day for you. All right, this is a wonderful, wonderful reading. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And we'll see everybody for another daily reading tomorrow. Until then, blessed be.